Hello, in this Popopology tutorial, I'll be showing you how to fold the robot design from my range of Origamic architecture pop-up cards available online. So once you have downloaded and cut your design, your template, you should end up with something that looks like this. And literally in this case, in this project, there'll be a few areas that will be quite tricky to fold without buckling the paper, because there are some delicate areas and supports that we're going to come across at one stage of our collapse. So, but to begin the folding, as we always do, we just want to establish a gentle crease across our baseline. Just as you can see under my thumb, there are these perforated lines which I need to hold down and just press the back of the card forwards, but just to a very shallow degree of fold. And straight away what we do is encourage these volumes, i.e. the feet of the robot, to come forwards by just supporting it from the back with digits and pressing mainly underneath those mountain fold lines right there, whilst at the same time applying even pressure on the back of the card, like so. But just again to a shallow degree of fold, because if we overfold at this stage, other areas tend to snag and just get damaged. So once we are here, we can move a bit further up onto a main body of the robot, so the chest section as it were, and we want to just be pressing forward that shape separately by a combination of pinching from the front and pressing out from the back. And again, I recommend you just go really gently and slowly, patiently working, easing the paper forwards. If you feel any resistance, just stop yourself from overfolding and just go back a stage. But at this particular level of collapse, you can see our shape is emerging already, and we need to catch up with our only remaining kind of undeployed area, which is the head section. So again, we just move up slightly, and by supporting and holding down on this plane, we just want to press forward and make sure that those two antennae don't get snagged as you're doing this. But if you're doing a gentle progressive movement, it should be fine, as you can see here. And we want to go back down towards our center section again, and as you can see, every time you press your piece forward, you tend to see some buckling starting to happen, so you just need to support that from the front. And this is probably the trickiest bit of the folding process in this case, in this design, where you are trying to fold out that center section without damaging these two supports and obviously those weaker areas on the side. So what we need to do is just from the front, as we are holding down on our almost 90-degree collapse or deployment on the back, we just need to sort of zoom in on certain areas and just pull forwards certain planes, like the head here, like so. And as you can see, at each stage we are kind of progressively pushing forward the back plane as well. So we establish our 90-degree fold and once we are at this stage, we can zoom in on the feet as well, and again just treat these areas with a very gentle kind of pressure from above with the digits, whilst your thumb is holding down just beneath it, supporting it. And again on the other feet section, just literally pull it forward like so, making sure that you don't take your eye off any other areas, and you're just gently kind of cajoling it forwards in space. And as you can see, you can actually, at a certain time, you can start to press forwards with your digits from the back as well, and pinch from the reverse side too, but only at the very final stages of the collapse, like so. And really, you want to be kind of establishing the folds on the top and the bottom first to a full collapse, and the rest should follow. And from here, from this stage, you can safely collapse your piece fully. And once you tap down on your design from the back, with all your creases established, all your folds kind of deployed and developed properly, you should end up with something that looks like this. So now you can decorate it or personalize it in any way you wish, but I recommend using a backing sheet just to cover this void section left by all of our protruding volumes. And I tend to use a transparency backing sheet, which gives you some really interesting light and shadow effects. You can choose any kind of colored transparency that are available online or in craft shops, and just secure it by applying a few tabs of glue in each corner, and you end up having some really nice light and shadow plays across your shapes and your volumes, as you can see here. So I hope you have fun with that folding project, and do check out all my other tutorials available online, and hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.